Hey guys, it's Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know what's the last video I've uploaded because I've been filming a few videos lately, so hopefully I'll get them up soon. But today I wanted to come to you guys with a Me Before You book review. I love this book, but disclaimer, I did read it a very long time ago, so I don't know how much of it I remember. So I'm gonna quiz myself with this Me Before You book quiz that I found online at the end of my review. So that should be really funny to watch. So Me Before You is about, can you guys see the cover? This woman, this is the movie cover version because I have the book on my Kindle, so it's showing the movie edition cover of this woman, Louisa Clark, and what's his name? Will Trainer. There we go. See, I've read this like months ago. And Will Trainer. So Louisa, she's looking for a job. She's like really broke. It's really sad actually. And then, so she's going through all these weird, crazy jobs. And is that a siren outside? Sorry, I'm filming and I can hear outside. But she's going through all these crazy like odd jobs that she doesn't really enjoy. And then she gets an interview to like take care of someone in this big house, and she thinks it's going to be someone like super old and that they're going to be really easy to take care of. And she comes across Will, who's how should I put this, really mean. Like when she first gets there, he like treats her so badly just because I should put this out there, that he's a quadriplegic. He got into an accident, so he's like really cranky. And by the way, there will be some big spoilers later, so if you don't want the book spoiled for you, if you haven't read it yet, stop, maybe skip to the end of the video where I'm taking the quiz, and make sure you read the book because it's amazing. But what happens is he gets into an accident and he's no longer able to move. Or is he paralyzed completely? I'm pretty sure like his arms, he can barely use them, and his legs he can't use, I'm pretty sure. Could he? Yeah, he couldn't use them for the most part. I think he had like limited mobility in his hands, so he really is dependent on someone to help him. But he used to be this big, adventurous person, so he doesn't like being dependent on someone else. And so Louisa comes by, and eventually, through conversation, they really get to know each other. But trust me, it took a long time throughout the book for him to actually like open up to her and stop being so mean. But it's understandably so. And she really ends up really caring for him and really liking him, and he really cares for her too. But Louisa quickly finds out, not quickly, maybe it was after a month or two, she was only hired for 3 months because Louisa didn't know this, but Will had told his parents that he wanted to kill himself in like 3 months with assisted suicide. And his parents didn't want him to do that, so they said, just like, give us 3 months, I think it was, or was it 1 month? It was longer than that. Like, they were like, give us 3 months, and we'll try to change your mind. So that's why they pretty much brought in Louisa to, like, help him and to cheer him up. And she quickly finds out she wants to quit, but then she decides to stick and keep trying to help him. And she comes up with all these fun things for them to do that she thinks will make him, like, want to live and have a passion for living again. But sometimes they don't really work out because not every place is wheelchair friendly. I think they went to like a racetrack and they could barely get him up, and he was just so embarrassed and he was so mad. But they end up having a really good time pretty much by the end. But and Louisa confesses her love for him, but he pretty much ends up telling her, yes, I love you, but that doesn't mean I want to live like this forever. This is not the person I was meant to be. So I had so much hope into the very. By the way, guys, I was crying throughout this entire book pretty much. After the first couple of pages, I was just slowly crying just throughout, and I really had hope at the very end. Big spoiler coming. Stop the video if you don't want to know. At the very end, I was like, he's not gonna kill himself. He loves Louisa, and Louisa like wasn't. I think he had to go to like Switzerland or something and get the assisted suicide done. And Louisa wasn't even gonna go, and he's like, no, please come, be with me. My last day, she's like, no, I'm not gonna help you kill yourself. And she ends up going, and I'm like, no, he's gonna see Louisa, and he's not gonna kill himself. And I mean, they spend like the last few moments together, and she understands what he wants, and he does end up, going through with the assisted suicide, so he died. just so sad, and I was heartbroken. I was sobbing. I had to take a break from the book. I like put down my Kindle. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was like in my bed sobbing. This is what I do in my free time in the summers, guys. I'm a nerd, I know. So he ends up passing away. Well, not really, but so I think she goes back to London where the book takes place, and she sees that he like left her a note. He left her money, and he said not to like squander it, but just so she could like, go places, because he kept making fun of her for never going anywhere, even though she was like in her mid to late 20s. And yeah, he wanted her to grab hold of life, so he gave her money so she could go do that and not be so dependent on working all the time, so she could try to support her family. So it was really sweet. And there's actually a sequel to it, Me After You, which I'm in the middle of reading right now. And I'm still kind of really sad about the ending of Me Before You. That's why I still haven't gotten through Me After You. So yeah, that's pretty much the book review. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet because I can be very long-winded. So hopefully that was short enough and that was a good review. But it's a great book. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. I love it. Probably one of the best books I've read in the last 2 years or so. Really, really good. So, by the way, Happy New Year, guys. When I'm filming this, it's January 4th, I think, 2017. Ooh. Now, on to the quiz. So, if you guys had skipped the video for the spoiler parts, here's the fun part, the quiz. Me Before You quiz. This quiz is about the book Me Before You, blah, 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 blah. How many footsteps are there between Lou's house and the bus stop? I don't know. What kind of a question is this? The options are 158, 203, 13, and 389. Why would I know that? I'm just gonna go with 13. Probably not. Oh, it doesn't tell me if I'm right away. There's 25 questions? Okay, whatever. With which character point of view starts the book? It's Lou's. No, I'm lying. It's Will's. I'm pretty sure Will's point of view starts out the book. How many months does Will give his parents? 3. I think that's what I said. I'm gonna go with my gut. 3. What said Will's tattoo? Best before. Oh yeah. He had this tattoo that said best before the date that he got in an accident where he had gotten hit by a motorcycle or something. 19 March 2007, the 19th of March 2007. That's so sad, like an expiration date, like his life had died before. It's just so sad. I'm gonna cry. Estimate how long Will lived with his handicap as a quadriplegic. Alright, they're gonna make me do math now. I don't even remember. I'm gonna go with like 2.5 years, because, yeah, I think that's what I remember. How long time is the boyfriend of Lou? What? Who wrote this quiz? Oh, who is for a long time the boyfriend of Lou? Who made this quiz? Anyway, I'm gonna go with, I think his name was Patrick. Yeah, Louisa, Lou for short, had a boyfriend. And then they broke up in the middle because he was like really mean. He was an annoying guy. Like, ugh. Guys. Anyway, what is one or more of the nicknames of Katrina, her sister? I think it was Trina. Yeah, it was Trina. How many trips did Lou and Will go on? Estimate. I think about 4. Okay. What was the first activity Lou and Will did together? I think, did they first watch a movie at home? I'm pretty sure. They watched a movie, and then it was the horse race. What was Patrick's priority rank? I don't know what this means. Oh, he's making like, what was, can I skip this question? This is stupid. I'm gonna go with sports, work, then Lou. How did Will get to be a quadriplegic? He was hit by a motorcycle. Where was Lou at the end of the book? It was in Paris. Oh yeah, I remember he told her like open this letter in Paris and then read it there. And like he was imagining, oh my gosh, because that was Will's favorite place. I'm gonna cry again. I just slayed my makeup, guys. I just got the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. If you guys want me to show it to you or like show you guys this makeup look. It doesn't do me any justice here, but maybe I can put in a picture. Look how good it looks. I love it. But anyway, I'm gonna cry it off and it's really expensive. But anyway, in Paris. I remember more of this book than I thought. What is the full name of the main character? Louisa Clark. Love it. With who is Lou often compared to by her father? I don't know. I'm gonna go with her mother, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Who is Georgina? Will's sister. I remember that. Will had a sister. Is Katrina younger or older than Lou? She's younger. And I remember she had gotten like pregnant really young before she went to school, and she had a baby. So she had like when she came home, she was also going to school. So Lou was also supporting her and her child. The sisters they butted heads a lot, but they really did love each other. In the movie, should I also talk about a movie comparison? Maybe I'll give a movie review next time and like compare it to the book. But in the movie, they didn't show like the conflict between sisters at all. You get way more detail in the book. The movie was really good, but like did I even cry at the movie? I think I cried at like the very end, but it was just like little tears. The book was like so dramatic and so many details. You just have to read it. You have to, please. Anyway, next question. Quote, I will never set out to help kill my son. Who said this? Will's mother, I know that for a fact. Okay. What did Rupert do to Will a few years after Will's accident? Oh yeah, Rupert was his best friend, and he married his girlfriend. It was so sad. He married Will's ex-girlfriend. That was so, like, just messed up. Can you imagine? I'd hate him. What are the first names of Will's parents? Was it Camilla and Stephen? I'm gonna go with Camilla and Steve, Trainer. I don't know. Maybe it was Stephen. Whoops. How many points of view are used in the book? I think it was just 2, Lou's and Will's. There was no one else's. Was there Nathan's point of view? Now they're tripping me up. Nathan was like the nurse that came in and helped with Will. There was never Nathan's point of view. I think that's trying to trip me up. I'm gonna go with Lou's and Will's. I might be wrong. I hope they tell me which questions I got wrong, or else I'm gonna be mad. How many people have lived in the Clark's house total? There was a lot of people. Okay, Mom, Dad, Louisa, her sister, little boy, and the grandfather. That's 6. Okay. Which of the following presents? Wow, can't read. Great book channel, Naomi. Yes. Which of the following presents was not given to Lou? The options are 2 pair of black and yellow tights, read the book, or watch the movie to find out what they mean. Handmade photograph album, gold chain with starred pendant, a bike, more of the above. Was she given a bike? I know she was given the tights, the photographs. I think she was given the necklace. I'm gonna go with a bike. Or was it none of the above? I feel like she got a bike. No, I think I'm right. We'll see. Down to the last 2 questions. What is so special about the black and yellow tights for Lou? Options are nothing. She got them from Will. There was a pair she had when she was little, and Patrick likes them. She had a pair when she was little, and then she was telling Will how she was upset that her mother had thrown them out, and then for her birthday, Will surprised her with them. It was so cute and so sweet, and she was so happy. And her boyfriend at the time, Patrick, was really mad about it. Okay. Which animal is frequently can't read again, Nay. Best book channel ever. I hate myself, I can't. Which animal is frequently mentioned? A bee is mentioned a lot. Why was that mentioned a lot? Oh, because the bumblebee tights. Duh. Did Lou's parents let her go to Switzerland? Yes, but her mother didn't want her to go. She was like, if you go and help him kill himself, I'm never going to talk to you ever again. But, eventually they let her go. I'm going to go with, wait, no, that was wrong. Because there was a question that said no, but then they helped her to the airport. So that's still yes. This quiz is kind of dumb. Let me go back to a previous question. I think I'm going to change it to no, but after all, they brought her to the airport. Oh no, that was the sister who brought her. Okay, what? Yeah, I think I'm right. Submit. Let's submit all these questions. It says I got 17 out of 25 correct. 65%. I am never a 65% student. What? What is this? It says I got... Oh, people are like, this is on Goodreads, and people are like debating the questions and being like, no, I didn't get it wrong, you're wrong. It's not direct enough. So in essence, I'm gonna say I did pretty well because I feel like I did really well. Okay, people are just really arguing here. And it doesn't tell me what questions I got wrong. But overall, this was fun to take, and I think it was fun to do. So, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram if you want at naynayrussell, naynayrussell. Same thing for Twitter, just with a 5 at the end. And you guys want to follow me on Snapchat? I think it's naynayrussell5 too. So, I'll link it all down below. And hopefully I'll have many more videos coming out for you guys soon. Bye, guys! Ooh, like and subscribe also. Bye.